One night, my little cousin and I stayed the night at my grandma's house. My cousin loved spending time with me, and we both enjoyed drawing. We'd been drawing for hours until I got tired and told my cousin I was going to watch cartoons before going to bed. He said okay and continued drawing at the table. After watching cartoons for about an hour or so, I walked to the room where I would be sleeping that night. On my way to the room, I crossed the table we were drawing on and saw what my cousin was drawing. I don't know what it was, but it disturbed me. We normally draw characters from comics and cartoons, but he was in the middle of drawing a short figure that seemed to be covered in blood. I asked him what he was drawing, and he said it was his own character. I didn't think anything of it, so I continued to the room and lied down to go to sleep. At some point in the night, I woke up with a strange feeling, like I was being watched. I looked at the edge of the bed where I was laying down and felt my heart sink when I saw what seemed to be the thing from my cousin's drawing. I quickly pretended to be asleep again with the covers over my head, hoping the thing hadn't seen me glance at it. I had only been under the blankets for a few seconds, but it felt like hours. I heard small footsteps coming closer to me. Then I heard something open and something moderately heavy fall. I peeked slightly from underneath the blankets and got somewhat relieved to see a blood trail going to the large toy chest in the room. I figured if I was fast enough, I could run out of the room and into the living room where my cousin and grandma were still awake. I darted out of the bed and the room and was running the fastest I'd ever ran in my life. I made it to the living room but was devastated to see that it was pitch dark, and I heard that opening and heavy closing again from where I'd just escaped. I was in a panic and saw a small shadow leaving from the room. My life flashed before my eyes, and I thought to myself, is this how I'm going to die? From my little cousin, who was practically my best friend's imagination? In panic, I said a quick prayer, then angrily ran to the table and ripped up my cousin's drawing. Then the shadow vanished. The lights in the living room automatically turned on, and my cousin and grandma appeared. My cousin yelled at me for ripping his drawing up, but without any reaction I hugged him, and he saw that I was in distress. He asked me what was going on, and I asked him if he'd seen what just happened. He explained to me that he did see what happened, and told me that what he saw was me sleepwalking and almost crying